What up, everybody? This is Jason, Zombie Collector, and this will be a video that's going to talk a little bit about my trip, some of the cars. I can't show everything. It'll be a 2-hour video. I kind of want to just give a couple little shout outs to a few people. When I say a few, I really just mean John Mangini. So I was able to get together with John, first time ever meeting Mr. Mangini of the Mangini family, the clan. And it was great. We had a good time. Unfortunately, I have a very strict schedule. I think when John and I first spoke, I believe he thought I was going to have kind of like an open week/weekend, a lot of flexibility. Maybe that was on my end. Not for sure, but of course he's a working stiff like all of us. So he just can't stop what he's doing while he's working. Obviously, I'm on vacation, but I'm in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach for my son's baseball tournament. At the Cal Ripken Experience there in Myrtle Beach. I'm going to talk about that in another video, but I want to do like a quick just kind of video of some of the things I picked up and talk about hanging out with John. So there's a few times that we were trying to make it happen, wasn't able to make it happen, and we finally were able to get together. I just want to say thank you very much for John taking me out for a couple hours. We got to go a place to eat and he have a drink and me not have a drink. So it's kind of funny because though John has lived in and around this area of Myrtle Beach, I think he said for like the better part of 15 years, he said he doesn't really go out to eat much in the area and doesn't know much about the restaurants because where he actually lives is a little further, I believe, 20, 30 minutes away. I don't know if it's up or down the road or whatnot. And even there, he doesn't go out too often. So he didn't have any suggestions where to eat. So we're trying to figure out a place. And then two, I think he was surprised that I don't drink, and I think that's kind of disappointing for him because I think he thought we were going to drink and have a good old time, and I was like, I'm going to have me a water, and I think he was surprised by that. So I think there's a little bit of miscommunication or misunderstanding at the beginning, which I apologize if the time and the date didn't work out, the restaurants we couldn't figure out, and then his apparent disappointment of my not drinking, but it was great when it finally kind of came together. He did pick me up on the side of the road like, the hooker that I am, and had me hop into his nice sports car. I think he said it's only one of 500 ever made, so that was cool. And we got to tool around in that for a bit, and we went to a place called Hook and Barrel, and it was just a seafood type of restaurant, and it was great. We had a great talk. We just talked about a little bit about life. Him and I are very much, as I think I've discussed before, we're very similar in our approach to life and our views and our personal perspectives, I guess, off YouTube. So it was kind of cool talking to a guy and break bread with a guy like John Mangini. So anyways, if you get a chance to check out and hang out with John, I highly recommend it. A class act all around. And let me show some cards. I want to say both John and Mark from Kentucky had told me, I believe, about this card store, so I went and found it. It was Coastal Sports Cards in Myrtle Beach. I highly recommend this store if you ever go to Myrtle Beach. I believe the guy I spoke with was one of the, I don't know, I think he was maybe an employee, but he's been there for years. I think his name was Jack or Jake, but not Jake from State Farm. But if you ever get a chance to go check them out, great store, very fair prices, amazing, just cards and wax, and they had vintage, they had new stuff. It was very well spaced out, it was very spacious. There was a lot of kids that came in there, which was super cool. I know people spoke before about, the young people coming into the hobby. Well, at least in Myrtle Beach, I know it's kind of a touristy area, so obviously it might be like not a exact snapshot of what's going on. But I would say I was the only non-teenager to young kid in there actually shopping for myself. Most everybody in there was, I would say, 8 to 17-ish that was in there shopping. So that was really cool to see. And so anyways, with that being said, they had this thing where you could put as many cards in this bag as you can fit for $15. They have a dollar box. They had like $20 different dollar boxes. So you could put as many cards in here as you could to make, and then that would be $15. So usually you can get 20 cards in here is what I found out. And he was like, yeah, man, just put as many as in there you can. And I was like, okay. So I'm going to show the cards I picked up now that I'm 5 minutes into the video. Picked up this Ichiro Suzuki Fleer. I think this is box score, right? From what year is this? Does it say 2003? So there you go, 2003 Ichiro. Next up is a Kazuhisa Ishii card that I picked up from EX, I guess, there. Again, I'm not for sure. 2003 also. They got a Jordan Yamamoto Panini Prism, I believe that is, right? And I think this is a numbered card, is it? Maybe I'm making it up. But it's a rookie card nonetheless. It's kind of a cool looking card. I know he's not doing much anymore. He kind of came out a little bit. We got a little bit of heat on him. Came out about a year or two ago. People were talking, but has since cooled off. Then I got a really cool Hall of Fame Greg Maddux. Watch out. Look at that action. Holy guacamole. This is a beautiful card. I should have said put on your sunglasses because this one's filled with shine. So there you go. On here, I think this was from last year. So that's a hot card. We got a 1987 variation or whatever you call it, insert of Ichiro right here. Very cool. Then we got a UCA Kikuchi. We got in my videos, you always got to get a Kikuchi in there. Got Kikuchi right here. Kikuchi. This is a Prism, I believe, if I said it correctly, a Topps Chrome Prism. And this is his rookie card. I don't think I have this Prism version, so I want to pick that up. And then this right here was, I think this is like a hollow or a Prism of Yu Darvish. And this was from, I believe, last year, 2022 it was. And again, for most of these cards being $1, I think a couple of them were a little bit more than $1, but the guy would, work me a deal. Here's an Ichiro from, I believe, 2003. Insert card, 1 out of 15. Numbers game. Do not have this. I think there's a couple of these Ichiro cards I actually had, but I'm like, for $1. Maybe there will be upgrades if I don't have them. And then this is a Shogo Akiyama. He just threw this one in, which was super cool. Bowman's best rookie card. I didn't have it. And he just was like, he knew a lot about Japanese cards. This is Jake, I believe. Or again, maybe it was Jack. Super young guy. Maybe he just graduated college a few years ago. So let's say 24, 25 years old. He's from the same town Mike Trout's from. And he was showing people. He had a Pelican case. And he was showing people he had back in the day when Mike Trout was a nobody, he had bought, or his family bought him a bunch of Mike Trout rookie cards, autograph cards, rookie cards of all kinds, and he had them all slabbed up in the Pelican case, and he was showing them off, which was pretty cool, because now those are, 4-figure cards in some cases, I believe, because I think he had 9s and 10s on them, or almost all of them or something. I didn't really look, I just heard him talking about it. So anyways, him and I were talking about Japan a lot, because he was asking me what am I into, as any store person would do, runs a card shop, and I was telling him I'm kind of like a hard one to get and nail down, because mostly collect Japanese guys, I collect a little bit of everything, and then he knew all about the Japanese guys, he was all about that, so it was cool. And here another Prism of the UCA Kikuchi. Why have one Kikuchi when you can't get two? I mean, that should be like a life lesson. Always go with, if you can get more than one Kuchi, go for it. So there you go. So this again is a Prism Kuchi. These are more rare, if you know. It's a very rare Kuchi right here. And then, I forgot I had 3 Kuchis. I mean, again, why not? Another rookie card right here. This is a rookie Kuchi. So this is, at that level of rookiness. So there you go. There you go. Another Kikuchi rookie there. That I believe this is a base card, but I've never seen it. Of Ichiro, Upper Deck. It says All-Star Classic, so I guess that's maybe the set it came out of. Don't know much about it, but there you go. All-Star Classics. And then another Ichiro here. This is Throwback Threads from 2005, I believe. So they had a lot of just base rookie cards, or I'm sorry, base Ichiro cards, but they were from sets or packs or whatever that you don't really see too often. At least not for me. So I grabbed them, the ones that were kind of rare, or the ones I never saw too often. And this one is called R Class from 2004, it looks like, of Ichiro Upper Deck. So there you go. And this was a really, here's another Akiyama rookie card. There you go. Bowman Chrome. I did not have this one, I don't believe. Or maybe this is the one he threw in for free. But anyways, he threw one of these in for free, which was super cool. And then I had this Yamamoto numbered rookie card out of 25. You can see there it's number 19 out of 25. So, Bowman Platinum. Now, these cards were numbered, or were priced, but he gave me, like, I took them up to the front. Those are all, the first card I showed you were all $1. Or they're actually cheaper because I put like 20 of those top loaders in one of those bags, and they came back and it was like, oh, I'll give it to for 20. So I have this whole stack here. He gave me this whole stack, I think, for 17. It would have been like 25, and he cut off $7 or something. 5 to 7, $8, I can't remember, but he gave me a pretty good discount. So, anyways, I got this Yamamoto card for probably around $1. Did not have it. It's a numbered card, I thought was pretty cool. This is not numbered, but it's a cool blue variant of Yu Darvish from last year, I believe. I think I was showing a different card. It was a hollow, but this is a blue. Did not have this one. This was marked as 5. And I got it for, like I said, probably just 3, I would assume. But I thought this was numbered, but I don't see a number on it. So I guess it was just, again, one of the parallels. There you go. Oh, this is over. I'll put that over there with those. And then I had this one right here. This is a chrome, Topps Chrome with the 1987 look of Shohei Ohtani. This is not also numbered, but this was also marked at $3. And he gave it to me for like probably $1.50. Did not have this one here. I'm watching Ichiro right now, I'm watching Ohtani play right now. Against Kansas City in the other room, it was 2-0, and not much going on, so I thought I took a break. And these last two were super cool. I was super pumped. This one was marked at $6 from 1997. Hideo Nomo. Now this actually, if you could, I don't know if you can tell or not, but those are die cut stars that are in this thing. So it's die cut right through here. All those are actually stars that have been cut out. I just thought it was super cool. Oops. If you can see my hand back behind it moving up and down. But, you know, I thought that was super cool. I had never seen this card. This card's in like excellent condition. So there you go. There you have it. And then the last one, I was like, you know, we all know 90s insert cards are super hard to come by and super rare and can be super expensive. And so finding ones that are die cut inserts are even more of a big deal. And the last one I picked up was a Pacific Collection Greg Maddux from 1996. And this is a die cut, as you can tell also, is the Fireball. The die cut there on the Flame. This was marked as for $5. So like I said, I think that in total came up to 20-something. There was a wrestling card I'll show off in another video that was $5 that they sold it to me. So in the whole pack, all 5 or 6 cards, they sold me for $17. Oops, sorry. So there you have it, guys. Gonna keep it under 15 minutes. That's a miracle. But hope you all enjoyed the video, and let me know what you all think. I'm gonna have a couple other videos, like I said, talking about more of the cards, more of the experience in Myrtle Beach, just kind of just talking about it, and look forward to those. But until next time, guys, please comment, like, share, and just, you know, big thing is, like I said, comment. Like, talk to me in the comment section. That's what I want to hear. But if you all can like and share the video, that'd be awesome as well. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace. Peace.